feeding the bat, my cutting approach.
What's up YouTube? This is A Fitness. Welcome to the video, and 1 second. Hey Alberto, you need to tell them about the Q&A video. Alright, cheers mate, thanks very much for that. I really do appreciate that. It really touches my heart. That random dude who shouldn't be on the video was reminding me that please go and check out a 1 minute video. It's very quick of me requesting, because I've had loads of questions recently on Instagram and on comment sections to videos. So I'm going to do a Q&A video. So I'd appreciate if you go to that video and leave a question in the comment section below of that video, or you can leave it in this one, whatever you want. And also in that video I'm going to be explaining about a new video schedule I'm going to be doing, inspired by Mr. London TV, so thank you very much to you, sir. A very inspirational character. On with this video, it is week 2 of SuperFat to SuperFit, and I got a very good response to my first video. I'm very thankful for you for giving me that good response. I'm around 3 weeks into my cut, but I'm taking it very slowly. In this first part of the video, I'm going to be telling you about my approach to this cut. At the peak of my bulk, I was bulking on 4,800 calories a day, gaining roughly half a pound to a pound a week, and I ended on around 198 pounds. Then I reduced 4,800 to 4,300, so 500 calories down to get to my maintenance, and from there I've been reducing it each week by 200. So you could almost call this So you could call this a, what's the word? What is the word I'm looking for? You could call this phase a recuperation phase. So I'm dropping my calories by 200 each week. So I've gone from 4,300 to 4,100, 3,900 and so on. And this week I am on a 1 week I dropped it by 300. So this week I'm on 3,600 calories a day when I'm training, and 3,300 calories when I'm not training. And what's the cardio I'm doing, you may ask? Well, before each workout, I do 100 calories worth of cardio, but that's also used as a warm-up, so I don't really count that in my cardio. And from here to uni and back, I'm walking 4 to 6 miles each day, so that's absolutely fine. And on my rest days, I'm doing a 3 to 4 mile run because I like to stay active in general, and it also gets me out of the house and gives me a break from doing university work. So this week, as you'll see later on in the video when I do the posing part, I weighed in at around 86 kilos, which isn't much of a reduction, if a reduction at all. So that's why I dropped it from 3,800 to 3,600. And I'm going to see what this week brings, see whether I get a good reduction or not. And then I will taper the calories again, whether I need to drop them more by 200. And then once I'm satisfied with the weight I'm dropping, I'll start lowering it by 100 because I want to maintain my strength so much. I'm rambling on as always, but I'd appreciate if you went over to that video after this one. And now I'm going to move on to a hamstring tutorial that'll help you to build up your hamstrings, because usually people are quad dominant and you need to get that balanced look. You may come in. Come in.
Building Batman. Improve hamstring development for big legs.
Look at slow. Alrighty, just to let you know that this workout will be in the description below if you want to go and try it out and follow it, and it's going to be hitting the type 2B muscle fibers, which are the ones that are required for strength. They're the biggest muscle group, and it's going to give your hamstrings that density you want, and it's also going to hit more of the type 2A, we call it, type 2B for the strength, really big muscles, and type 2A faster twitch fibers, which are going to give you that size to your hamstrings and going to give you the overall balanced look with your quads. Anyway, I always get sidetracked, so do forgive me. All the exercises will be in the description below. But when doing the first exercise I did, you saw, was the Romanian deadlift, and this is the stiff leg deadlift. The difference between them is that your legs are much straighter in the stiff leg deadlift, but you're always making sure that you don't put your spine into a flexion position. With the Romanian deadlift, you've got more bent knees. The Romanian deadlift is more for someone with tighter hamstrings, and it's slightly more bent in the knees, and you only come down until you feel a stretch in the hamstrings. There's no right or wrong one to do. There's no better one. You can just do the one that you feel the most. Anyway, then we move on to the seated hamstring hamstring curl, and with any of these exercises, I want you to make sure that you, at the contraction point of the movement, that you hold it there for 1 second so you feel your hamstrings working, then bring it back down very nice and controlled and feel a stretch in the hamstrings before you come back up and continue again. We move on to the lying hamstring curl, and then after that, no, this is still the lying hamstring curl, do forgive me. So I'm making sure that I'm keeping my feet in that one position. With any exercise, by the way, say with a stiff leg deadlift, for example, if you point your toes inwards, you're going to hit more of the outer hamstring, and if you point your toes outwards, you're going to hit more of the inner hamstring. Your hamstring is made up of two distinct muscles, which are the semitendinosus and the semimembranosus, and you're also going to be hitting the the calf muscles, which is made up of the gastrocnemius and the soleus when doing any hamstring exercise, as well as your glutes if you flex your glutes at the top. And when I talk about those two muscles in the hamstrings, with your toe placement, if you point them outwards or inwards, you're going to target more of one muscle than another, but with any exercise, you're still going to target both of them. Anyway, we did a variation of a stiff leg deadlift on the bench just to get a bit more of a range of motion. Then we move on to a horizontal leg press where I keep my toes and my feet high and I bring it all the way down to my chest until I feel a stretch of the glutes and the hamstrings. And we finally finish off with lunges. Please let me know what you think of this routine in the comment section below. And now we're going to be moving on to the physique update in this video right in 3, 2, and 1 now. The superhero physique, better lighting finally.